At this moment, you probably see yourself as a loser. Today I will explain how your mind works and how to trick your mind in order to gain some confidence and become the man you actually want. So what actually is confidence and what it stands for? If I would ask you right now what confidence stands for, you would probably say to me like how I see myself. But this is actually only half correct. So for example, you're in a bus and you want to take a seat. There's like only one seat, but the seat is blocking some kid. Say like, hey, can you move? I would love to sit down. And it's not like problem for you, but what if that person that is blocking your seat was a 10 out of 10 woman? You would be so much confident with the 10-year-old than the woman. A street fight is another good example. You know, if you would go to a street fight against like boxer, you know, like the big guy that has been doing box for many years, you would be much less confident than if you would go to a fight with grandpa. You see, no matter how much you're confident about yourself in your mind, it also really depends on the environment you are in. So first you have to understand your mind and what is going on in your mind. So your mind has two sections: your subconscious mind and your conscious mind. Consciousness is getting information through your 5 human senses: sight, smell, hearing, touch, and taste. It is the intelligence that make us think, reason, and plan. Subconsciousness has the access to the same informations as consciousness, but it's thinking differently. Instead of filtering what is not necessary, subconsciousness understands everything word for word, does not judge, filter, or forget things. It doesn't know if the information is bad or good. Only what matters is how much emotions are in that information. So to trick your subconsciousness in order to gain some success, you can trick your subconsciousness with only one thing. And what is it, you may ask? Auto-suggestions. In plain English, it's a process where you're nurturing your mind with some positive shit or things you want to achieve or who want to become until that shit will become a reality. And what I meant by auto-suggestions was those 3 methods. The first is positive affirmations. The subconsciousness reacts on the information that have the most emotion in them. It can tell you whether you're just reading those positive affirmations or you truly believe in them. Therefore, it is not only important what you say, but how you say it. Your goal with affirmation is to say something so many times that you actually believe in that thing and change it kind of to your personality and become what you are saying. So the first step to make some affirmations, just take a paper and a pen. After you're done, write 5 things that you're struggling or goals you're struggling with or you want to achieve. So if you have those problems, for example, addicted to social media, to porn, not doing the hard work, being lazy, I don't know, procrastinate, or some goals you can achieve, for example, I can't make, 1,000 from an online business, I don't know, any goals you have. Just turn the paper to another side and turn those problems into a positive sentence. Because you have right now like negative view about yourself and you want to change it. So if I'm addicted to porn, then maybe change it to I am not addicted to porn and I don't have any need for masturbation and pornography. I didn't mean with positive like, oh, today's sunny, yay, happy. No, like something healthy, something good for you. So that is a positive thing. So for example, another like sentence you probably write down was I'm a lazy. So maybe you can turn it to I'm not a lazy bitch and I do the hard work every single day and every moment I can. Like the purpose or the goal with this, to turn the sentence you write down you're right now doing, so I am lazy, and you want to turn that sentence into a habit that you want to apply or a behavior that you want to have. So you turn this bad shit to good shit. And you want to say it to yourself as many times as you can. Notice that I don't use I will be, I'm using I am the disciplined man, the man that is doing the hard work. You know, there is a difference between believing in your action and believing in a person that actually is doing those things. So if you believe that you are a person that can do the hard work, can quit porn, you will act like the person. You will act like the person that doesn't do those bad habits. But if you believe that you will quit, that doesn't that effective as it should be. So after you write down those sentences, just take a duct tape like I have here. Find a mirror. I have this mirror right there, and just fucking glue it to the mirror. And every time you wake up and before you go to sleep, go in front of the mirror and just say those sentences, and then just stare in the mirror like a fucking dumbass and say, I am a person who quit porn and I don't have any need for porn or social media, for example. And you will say those sentences for about 3 times, maybe, I don't know. It will take you about 5 minutes, maybe, or less, depends on how many sentences you have. At least do it once a day. I suggest really in the morning and before you go to sleep. And a really important thing, don't just read it, believe in it. Believe that you're reading some scripts, that this is really you. I have affirmations here, but you can just type, this is me. You can have headline, this is me, and then you will have those sentences, I am a person who quit porn, blah blah blah. But believe it. Believe it like it's your fucking religion, dude. And suddenly you will become that paper. So right now we have affirmations done, and I want to show you the second method of becoming a confident guy, and that is visualizations. So to prove this method, I will say to you right now a basketball experiment. So there are 3 groups. The first group doesn't practice at all. The second group was practicing about 30 minutes per day. And the third group was only visualizing throwing on a hoop. Obviously, the first group was the worst and haven't made any progress. But what's interesting is that the second and the third group has pretty much the same progress at shooting on a hoop. But one group was only visualizing it and the second was actually training it. I know that it sounds stupid that only visualizing makes like impact on your body, but let me say another example that is happening to every single day. Your dreams. You know, when you have nightmare, you probably wake up, you are sweating, you're feared, you can't sleep, and your mood just dropped. And it was because only dreams, because only some visions that probably never happened. That's the same with your pee-pee. When you visualize something like sexual in your head, what your pee-pee will do, it will again go up. So how to do those visions? So the first step, take a fucking 10 minutes of your day, and don't say you don't have, you are busy, you can't find your time. Just go look at your settings on your screen time and you will see how much you're wasting every fucking single day. In those 10 minutes, you will just sit down, close your eyes, and visualize something that you want to achieve, someone that you want to become, something that you want to have. But there is one important thing, and that is really important. Don't visualize the process, visualize the end result. So for example, not you talking to a girls, but sleeping with them, not selling some products that you have on your store or with your business, but withdrawing the money, not writing the test in the school, but taking the paper, throwing the pen away, and going confidently and put it on the teacher's table. And if you want to increase performance on your results in everyday life and you don't want to sit down for 10 minutes and just like visualize it, but you should do. In the gym, you can visualize how you are putting down the barbells before the test, how you like throw the pen and the paper away, or some like basic stuff you just need to do in the day and accomplish or achieve. So the last tip I could give you after visualizations and affirmations is changing your language. As I said, you want to see yourself as a winner, as someone who already achieved it or surpassed it, or I don't know, fucking fight it with the addictions or bad habits that you had, and just becoming that person that has already like won the battle. So if you have a problem with porn, don't talk about yourself like I'm trying to quit porn, but see yourself as a guy that don't fap. If you will present this persona of you that you are right now the guy that don't fap, you will suddenly become that guy because your brain believes in what you're saying, and if you're saying to others that you are this type of person, your brain naturally don't want to like break the belief or the view about yourself that you had given to others. So right now in your mind, you know how to be confident and you are confident with those affirmations and visions. But the one thing that you have to do in order to sound confident to others is to say those words from your mind with confidence. And You can do that only by talking slow and not being on hurry, you know, like those fast movements. Hold straight eye contact, don't move like away, like, oh, he looked at me, oh. No, like, hold eye contact, be chill, talk slow, maybe do some pauses, and nah, I'm just kidding. Just be calm, maybe do like lower your voice at the end, so like instead of just hey I'm George, say like hey I'm George. What sounded more confident, you know? So like lower your voice at the end of every sentence and you should be fine. So recap, make your list and stick it to the mirror. Take 10 minutes of your day and visualize something that you want to achieve, you want to become, or you want to have. Then walk, talk slow, do some pauses, don't be in a hurry, hold eye contact, and talk about yourself like if you were the guy that you want to become, or that you have done something that you want to achieve right now or you want to have. So, this is how to be confident, you know it. Do it, take action, and have a fucking great day. I hope you gained value, you learned something today, and you will apply this to your life and not just binge watch another of my videos and say to yourself like you're productive. If you haven't done it, you're just a dumbass, but take the paper, write down your problems, and then turn it into positive shit. Join the lion pack in the jungle by clicking a subscribe button. I would love to help you with anything, so if you want and you have problems with porn, social media, this confidence, or you have anything to ask about, just go to the description. I have Instagram, TikTok here. You can text me fucking anywhere, bro. So with that, this is all from me today. And the last thing I want to say is, don't be a zebra, become a lion. And a lion won his jungle by his confidence.